out last night. The first round of the 2026 NFL Draft is in the books, and with it, a stunning end of weeks of speculation and rumors around what the New York Football Giants would do with the 5th and 10th overall picks. When the smoke cleared last night, the Giants walked away with linebacker Arll Reese of Ohio State and tackle Francis Mauinoa of the Miami Hurricanes. Truly an incredible run on picks for the Giants, with two players that most amateur and pro draft experts expected to be off the board by the time the Giants were on the clock at 5 and 10. Coming out of the draft, no team with multiple picks in the first round is being graded higher than the New York Football Giants. So how did we get here? Joe Schoen and John Harbaugh were just as shocked as anyone watching things unfold last night that Arll Reese was suddenly right there for the Giants with the 5th overall pick. Reese was projected to go as high as 2 to the Jets or as low as 4 to the Titans. He was hailed all draft season as the most versatile defender and possibly the top talent of all 3 Ohio State prospects, primarily for his insane athleticism and the ability to play on and off the ball. Judging by the Giants' post-draft press conference, it sounds like no one in the war room expected Reese to be there. A stunning turn of events for the Giants, who admitted that Reese was the top player on their board and now find themselves with a chance to add the dynamic defender to their elite pass rush. With the selection of Arll Reese, the Giants now have the best pass rush on paper in the National Football League, and it's not even close. Some would question the need to take yet another pass rusher 1 year removed from taking Carter with Brian Burns, and for now, Kayvon Thibodeau still on the roster. But the reality is the Giants don't see Reese as just an edge player. Reese has shown at Ohio State a tremendous ability to play on and off the ball, showcasing himself as one of the best run-stopping linebackers in the entire NFL draft. While hailed as an elite pass rusher, Reese has a freakish ability to fill gaps and chase the ball carrier from sideline to sideline. He can play effortlessly in a free-form, positionless style of linebacker. How the Giants will use this new weapon on their defense will be an exciting and intriguing scenario for defensive coordinator Denard Wilson. The possibility of having Burns, Carter, Kayvon, and Reese on the field in some packages at the same time has likely already given opposing quarterbacks nightmare fuel. It's an A-plus pick by the Giants to bring in a top 3 talent with their 5th pick overall to add to an embarrassment of riches in the front of a stacked New York Giants defense. And just to give you an idea of how good a prospect Arll Reese truly is, the Giants had all 3 Ohio State defenders on the board. They didn't even blink when they had a chance to take Reese over Styles and Downs. As a fan of the New York Football Giants, I'm shocked we got him. And I'm absolutely thrilled to stack body bags this fall. When the Giants went on the clock for the 10th pick, it seemed like one of 2 scenarios was about to play out. The Giants were linked to cornerback Mansour Delane and wide receiver Jordan Tyson heading into the draft, with both players off the board between the 6th and the 9th pick. 2 players that were shockingly left on the board were safety Caleb Downs and offensive lineman Francis Mauinoa. Both players were mocked heavily to the Giants all draft season. Now, sitting there on the clock, it felt like one of these 2 players were about to be on the card with the 10th pick. And it should come as really no surprise that a John Harbaugh regime would want to establish an identity as a tough, physical players up front. And the Giants did just that with the selection of Mauinoa with the 10th overall pick. Francis C.C. Mauinoa is a 6'6", 320-pound wrecking ball from the University of Miami. The top-rated offensive lineman in the game, and for good reason. Not only is CC a nightmare presence in size and strength, he's a freakish athlete for his size, with an unmatched mean streak that he uses to absolutely punish defenders. Pull the tape on Mauinoa, and you'll not only see him destroy edge rushers at ease, but you'll find him running down the field and finishing off defenders like a bully, looking for confrontation and impact. Described as an absolute steal for the Giants, Jackson Dart gets some serious protection from a monster who's already told the world he's ready to die for his franchise quarterback. What Mauinoa brings to the trenches and his ability to be elite in both the run and pass protection speaks for itself. But it's his character and his toughness that can take this entire offense to another level. Francis Mauinoa is the definition of a John Harbaugh player. Drafting players in the trenches doesn't get the sexy headlines. It doesn't always get the same type of fan response. But when you hit on these types of picks, it can help raise banners. Mauinoa will likely move the right guard next to Jermaine Illuminor, creating an impressive upgrade to the Giants' right side, while Andrew Thomas will continue to hold down the left. You can't teach the type of physicality that Mauinoa brings to the table. His footwork, timing, football IQ, and ability to move people out of the way makes him a gigantic upgrade for the New York Football Giants. I personally went into this draft saying that the Giants were in a situation where they just could not lose. And to be quite honest, they exceeded my own expectations with both of these picks. The value of Reese and Mauinoa will have instant return for the New York Giants. Day one starters solidifying the identity of what this franchise is supposed to be and what it's going to look like in the John Harbaugh era. Sometimes in the NFL draft, things don't always work out how you mock them. Sometimes they turn out even better. In one night, the entire conversation around who the New York Giants are and what they can become in 2026 just changed dramatically. And we're just getting started. Thanks for tuning in, Giants fans, to the instant reaction analysis of the first round of the 2026 NFL Draft. Plenty more to come. Giants pick here tonight. One pick so far on night 2 of the NFL Draft. No third round pick for the Giants. I'll be back all weekend to update what has unfolded for the Giants as the draft goes on. But after one night, this team changed everything. Sound off in the comments below. I'll be back after the draft to wrap things up. See you guys real soon.